And then you'll end up paying, oh, this makes me sick, $82,318 just in interest.
I am never going to financially recover from this.
And if this is your story, this is not to shame you, but this is to motivate you. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Rachel Cruze Show. And today we're going to talk about the student loan crisis, which obviously is a huge problem in our country right now. The total amount of student loan debt in the US is over $1.7 trillion. Guys, that's insane. So let's break down some of the stats on student loans so you can see the importance of why you need to pay them off as fast as possible. So the average student loan debt is $38,792 with an average monthly payment of $393. And the average interest rate is about 5.8%. Again, it can vary depending on the type of loan, but that's on average. So let's say you pay $393 a month on your almost $39,000 loan with 5.8% interest. So it'll take you 11 years to pay off. And then you'll end up paying, oh, this makes me sick, $14,052 just in interest. So that means even though you took out $38,792 loan at 18, by the time you're 29, that loan will cost you $52,844. And then let's make it a little worse. Let's say you took 30 years to pay off that loan. Then that means your monthly payment would be $227, which again, in the short term is like, oh yay, it's less money. But it takes you more time. So that means you'll be paying it off when you're 48 years old and your loan will be $82,318 because of interest. You guys, it's crazy. And that loan itself obviously is a lot of money. And then you put interest on top of it and it just ends up building and building and building. And just think about all the things that you could do with that money. Where you could go, what car you could drive, what house you could live in, how many dinners you could go out to eat. All of that money is going to loans and interest payments. Oh, it's so tough. That's why it's so important, you guys, to get out of debt as fast as possible. And if this is your story, this is not to shame you, but this is to motivate you to say, hey, I want to get this paid off quickly and start a plan. That's why I want you on a budget, get a $1,000 emergency fund, work your way out of debt using the debt snowball. So this is where you're going to list out all of your debts, smallest to largest, regardless of the interest rate, pay minimum payments on everything, and attack the smallest debt first. Then once that's paid off, you're going to roll it over to the second smallest debt. Now, with student loans, you may have multiple loans. So some people kind of put them all together and say, this is my student loan debt in the debt snowball. Or what I like is keeping them spaced out, because when you can get those quick wins and you can knock them out, it feels more motivating to do that versus just climbing one big mountain of student loan debt. So that's an option for you as well. But remember, while you're doing this and while you're paying off debt, you're going to make a lot of sacrifices to your lifestyle. You're going to take on an extra job or a side hustle. Whatever you can to put extra money towards that smallest debt is going to help you get out of debt that much faster. And it's going to be hard. This is not easy, but it is possible. And what's beautiful is that we hear people all the time. They're doing this, you guys, with crazy amounts of student loan debt, 6 figures worth. But they're deciding, I'm not going to wait 30 years. I'm not going to wait 20 years. I'm not even going to wait 10 years. I'm going to put as much money towards this debt and get out of it as fast as possible. And if you're in the middle of it or you want to start this, I want you to check out Financial Peace University. It's inside of Ramsey Plus, but this is the class to help you really understand the practical tips on how to get out of debt that much faster, because I promise it is possible. And if you've not taken student loans out, or maybe you're like, okay, I've already paid off my debt, whatever it is, if you know somebody, if you know a student out there who is going to go into student loan debt, talk to them about it. Talk to them, because you can get out of debt, because you can go to college debt-free. It is still possible today. Go to an in-state school or a community college. Scholarships and grants. You can work. You can do things to go to school debt-free. Your future does not have to be student loans, or again, the future of maybe your kid or someone you know. I'm so passionate about this because it's a lie that you have to have student loans to go to school. It's a lie. You can go to school debt-free. So kids, they're graduating next month and they need to know this stuff. They need to know how to pay off their debt as quickly as possible. So spread the news. And speaking of educating students, April is National Financial Literacy Month. And we're celebrating our teachers with our Teacher Appreciation Giveaway, sponsored by Borrowed Future, which is the hit documentary about the dark side of the student loan industry. And we know that teachers are dealing with so much right now. And if you're a teacher, we want you to know that you are appreciated. You are on the front lines teaching students every single day, and we get it, it's tough. And that's why we want to say thank you. Thank you to our teachers. And we want to say thank you with our Teacher Appreciation Giveaway. So it starts today. So all you teachers out there, go to rachelcruze.com/teacher for a chance to win some incredible prizes like $5,000 cash and additional prizes like $1,000 cash and more. And all of you teachers out there, again, enter today. And if you're not a teacher, but you know a teacher, tell them, because we want as many teachers as possible in this giveaway because we want you to know how appreciated you are. And the giveaway ends April 30th. So you guys, the education system, it's crazy. It's like, teachers, you're amazing. Student loans, you're terrible. All of this. But listen, student loans, again, if they are part of your life right now, which statistically speaking, they probably are, because it is so normal to take out student loans, you can get out of them, you guys. They do not have to hang around your neck for years and years and years and years. Put intensity towards it. Get it knocked out so you're not paying those loans and the interest and all of it, so you can become debt-free, because I want you to take control of your money and create a life you love.